Hello, friends of YouTube. I am going to do a response to Jay's 10 questions. I always love these videos. He's always got, some interesting questions sprinkled in there and a few that he does every year. So I'm going to run through them and give you my answers. Following items cost: gallon of gas, $2.49 a gallon. Gallon of milk, I don't know. I drink beer. Thank you. Thank you. 50 grams of tobacco in Madison County, Alabama is going to run you about $15. We get a lot of tobacco tax. Cigar, we'll just say $8 for one you'd want to smoke, enjoy. Large one-topping pizza. We order pizza from this place here in town called Venice Pizza. They deliver. They charge you to deliver, but it is very worth it. And their large is huge, and it's about $22, I think, for a large pepperoni, which is maybe what we get tomorrow night, Friday pizza night. Who are you? Question number 2. Who are you? Oh man, that's an abstract one. Well, this question I had planned on answering a certain way. However, it sounds more like what are you instead of who. I'm a doer. I do things. I don't necessarily have to have all the rules to get started. I'm willing to jump in and start doing them. You know what I mean? There's two kinds of people in this world. You're either a doer or a beer, and I am a doer. So I don't know if that answers the question like you intended, but that's what came to mind. What would I cook for dinner with Jay? Barbecue, without a doubt, barbecue. And down in the South, barbecue is something you eat, not something you do. I don't expect anybody outside of the South to understand that, but that's okay. Question number 4. One goal you haven't achieved. I'm an old machine shop guy. I've always kind of been around a shop where you had machinery like a mill and a lathe and things like that, but really you could just about make anything you needed or wanted on. And I've always wanted to have like a home shop, and that's kind of a goal that I've just not yet achieved, and thankfully it's going to be rectified soon. I'm making plans to and it's quite a sizable financial investment to build a shop and outfit it with machine tools. So I'm really excited about that. So that's a goal I haven't achieved, and hopefully we'll get there. 3-week vacation. Where? Initially, I was thinking Bavaria or Germany, Munich, Oktoberfest. That's what came to mind. 3 weeks, all expenses paid in Germany, Europe. That would be awesome. I've never been to Europe. So that's the first thing that jumped out at me. I also considered Hawaii because it's a popular destination. Why do you matter? I make a difference, man. I make a difference. Life is about the little things. Don't let anybody tell you any different. You don't have to be a superstar. You just got to be willing to jump in there and help. That's all you've got to be able to do. We don't need geniuses. We don't need, we don't need people that are able to think at a higher level. We need people that are willing to get in there and work and do it. Would you rather spend question 7, would you rather spend the rest of your life as a turtle or as a fruit fly? Turtle all the way. That would be awesome. The other night I was driving home from a golf tournament of all things, and there was a turtle, a snapping turtle, in the middle of the road. It was yay big. Some lady had pulled over her minivan, and this is just in my neighborhood, and she had picked it up and was trying to carry it to a ditch that usually has it's like a storm drain, usually has some water in it. And man, that thing was hissing and snapping at her. I didn't know what to think. I certainly would not have picked that turtle up. He was not happy. And he let you know by peeing. I think he voiced his opinion by peeing. Number 8. Oh, so I would like to be a turtle. Number 8, who is your hero? Man, that's another tough one. I mean, so many people throughout history, hard to pick one, easy to pick a bunch. Let's just go with Curly from the Three Stooges. I don't know. Number 9, what's the most exciting thing you've ever done? I don't do a lot of like really exciting things, or like roller coasters or heart stoppers or anything like that. I like to do a lot of I like a lot to do canoeing and kayaking. I don't do a lot of it. I wish I did. But sometimes those canoe trips can get pretty exciting if you get into a little bit of a rapid or a little bit of a questionable area where the water's swirling around. That can be really exciting. I get excited about stuff like that. So I would say canoeing and kayaking. And that was number 9. So number 10, what is the worst movie you've ever watched? Man, I've seen a lot of bad movies. One that stands out is a Disney princess movie, and I went to see this in the theater. And it was Pocahontas. And that movie was stupid. I mean, it was dumb. It was no. It was bad. It was bad. And I think at that time, at the same time Pocahontas was out there, I think you also had Braveheart and Rob Roy, which were 2 badass movies. And I got suckered into going to see Pocahontas. I'm not going to say why, but I think you all know. That'll never happen again. I assure you, that will never happen again. Honorable mention to worst movie I've ever watched goes to Pearl Harbor. I think that was the name of it. That movie was awful. With Ben Affleck, I went to see that in the theater, kind of expecting like a Saving Private Ryan type epic war movie because it was such a pivotal moment in our nation's history. And man, I just thought it was kind of a piece of crap. Yeah. Don't get me started on movies. I don't really get into movies. Not anymore. I don't get into movies. This is where I'm rambling. Anyway, I appreciate all of you that have stayed on to watch this video, and I also appreciate Jay putting one out there for us, man. It's been a while. But yeah, I really enjoy the 10 questions. So you guys all make sure to respond and put something out there for us. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate it.